folks, and welcome back to another epic episode of Tommy Talks. Today I have on a special guest,
Tommy Talks. Tommy Talks. This song is fair use. Don't copyright strike me.
Good, I guess. I'm still going on with my day, so we'll see how it turns out later. And
I just woke up from my nap. I don't know, it's a Saturday, I have nothing to do, I have nowhere to go, so I'm just like, I took a nap.
I just basically plan on watching like NXT TakeOver later on because I'm real into wrestling.
Me too, actually. Did you know that AEW, that's supposed to be coming on tonight, am I right?
I think so. I don't really watch AEW. I'm more so watching like just WWE for now, but I've watched other promotions before.
So you're into watching it. I mean, I am a WWE fan, but honestly, since AEW has popped up in the picture, I, honest to God, have just been wanting to watch AEW because I feel like AEW is the better product.
Yeah, I do want to check it out someday. Like I've watched like some of their first pay-per-views and those were pretty good actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like when they were starting from the ground up, like funding it all, it was actually pretty good when I was watching that.
Actually got me a ex Le Champion action figure. Chris Jericho action figure from AEW.
That's pretty cool. I love Chris Jericho.
The figure is really sick. I posted it on my Instagram. But you know what I hate, honestly, is when these toy manufacturers, instead of giving it like a clothing or something like that, they make it rubbery and they make it so hard for you to remove the action figure's jacket. Like takes you 2 or 3 hours of sweating just to remove this action figure off the figure, you know? And you can't even move the figure around when you have the figure on it. When you have the clothing on the figure.
I know, it used to be like that for my old WWE figures, and I was like, how am I supposed to get all the like outfits off of them? Like,
without sweating and just like,
yeah.
Well, it's good to know that you're a WWE fan. You've done like 3 videos on your channel. I know you're just starting out with your YouTube channel. What is the basis of your YouTube channel?
I haven't been really like starting out. I've been doing it for like a good amount of years now, but mainly what I've been doing most recently, I've been doing like podcasting and like sometimes when I'm in like the mindset of it, I'll do like music because I've been doing that for a long time in my life because music's a big portion of my life. That's actually how I came up with my like YouTube name. That was basically my rapper name. Like right when I was like the age of 13, I was like, hey, I'm gonna have this as my like social media name and like YouTube, and that's just how it came to be basically.
Mine is Funktaculous. My rapper name is Funktaculous. Any interesting shows that you have done recently for your podcast or anything like that you think is a value to this interview?
I did do like a prediction show yesterday, but I still have to upload that one to YouTube. It was basically for this upcoming Summerslam and TakeOver, but I'll have to like wait till that like uploads and everything.
Nice. Can't wait for that, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, because mostly, as I've been telling you, I've just been focusing on my podcast with my co-host and everything. Like, we'll just talk about, like, anything going on or stuff we're into, like, movies, shows, wrestling, games, like, anything, basically. We, of course, like, joke around, too, like...
Well, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I dig your thumbnail. It's very interesting and spooky.
Thanks.
Did a fan make that for you?
No, someone like I'm good friends with actually made it like on Twitter, so I'm thankful they did that because blue's my favorite color, so
What directions do you plan on? You just plan to keep on doing podcasting, or are you going to be doing any more stuff for your YouTube channel?
I might plan in the future to hopefully start like gaming, like streaming on Twitch at some point once I like of course acquire the right funds or like save up enough for that. Like that's definitely something I want to do because I'm a huge like nerd gamer and I'm into stuff like that.
That's awesome, man. Also, what are your predictions for SummerSlam tomorrow?
One of the ones I've been like real interested in is the monster among men, Braun Strowman. He's the Universal Champion, and he's going against the Fiend Bray Wyatt, who's my favorite.
Oh,
That
really?
should, yeah, that should be really interesting because he really knows how to play that character well.
I'm hoping that that's just like a regular match and it's not some kind of dumpster fire recording match, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
That's really annoying.
because I don't know if you saw the Swamp match, but that was like.
Yes, I
I,
did. I watched that match.
I couldn't stop like laughing at that one because I was like, this is literally the plot to Freddy versus Jason mixed with Friday the 13th, but I liked some of that, so
The other match they had with Undertaker and then AJ Styles, that was just classic. That one was just like, this is really a match? Really? Really, Vince?
yeah.
How do you even get to be like a person on SummerSlam? Do you have to pay money for that? Like, what's the deal with that exactly?
I'm not sure. I just heard like somehow they got on like SummerSlam. I don't know if you have to do it ahead of time or like what, or you have to be a subscriber. I'm not really sure about that.
I have the network, like I don't even know how.
Yeah.
Apparently, you have to be fully dressed and you have to have decent clothes on in order to be on the network. And it's like apparently really laggy.
What, so would we have to like dress up in a full suit or like a
I don't know.
fan shirt or
I already wear a suit. I
yeah.
honestly I already wear a suit, and it's like, okay, this is interesting. Yeah, you're gonna go on the WWE network and you're gonna be like, yes, I'm naked.
Why would it be a problem if we're just like wearing a WWE shirt? Isn't that proper attire? Because we're promoting the brand, so.
That'd be bad to throw on an AEW shirt and be
Oh
like,
my. Yeah.
WWE would be like, ban, ban, ban. Vince
Vince
McMahon
would.
is on. Listen
Yep.
here, this is some good, but that is not good, okay? Because you have to understand, Cody Rhodes is a burnout, and he was once here, and I put him in a gold turd costume, and he doesn't exist anymore because that is not good.
Yeah. I could definitely see Vince saying that.
What is your opinions about Leafy's channel getting banned?
Well, I did see this yesterday that he got banned. I'm not sure for like what mostly, but I did used to like watch his like content like years ago, like when he would like troll or joke around, but I didn't really take him too seriously.
Before we go here, is there anything you would like to plug before we head out?
I guess I could just plug my channel and Twitter if that's all right.
Yeah, that's chill.
Okay, if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, it's NG Fresh in all caps with a space after NG and the S is a $sign. And for Twitter, if you want to follow me, it's NG Fresh with all lowercase with two H's at the end, and that's pretty much it.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you coming on here on the talk show, on my podcast / talk show. And as always, folks, I'm Tommy NC2010. Check out NG Fresh at YouTube. And as always, I'm Tommy NC2010. And thank you for tuning in for another epic episode of Tommy Talks. I'm keeping you on the inside fact. NG Frank!